Yeah, I think you've correctly highlighted what a week's worth of time has told us about the public reaction to the debate. I certainly didn't think Ron DeSantis had a great night, and didn't think he had done anything to elevate himself, particularly among the sort of non-Trump competition. Others had a more positive view, more favorable view of DeSantis, and you saw some polling and some focus groups that thought he had a reasonably good night. The rest of sort of the immediate analysis seems to have borne out largely. Nikki Haley had a pretty good night. Vivek Ramaswamy was polarizing, but certainly has thrust himself further into the heart of the conversation. He's getting a lot of attention. He's doing a lot of media. He continues to I think make himself a bigger, give himself more attention from Republican primary voters. Look, I do think, you have to look at the numbers. People thought Ron DeSantis did a good job. He seems to be, they seem to be in a more comfortable position. There's been consistent talk of Ron DeSantis polling better in private polling in Iowa than the public polling might suggest. I've been having conversations with people who have access to those numbers now for probably 4 or 6 weeks. He said, look, if Iowa really matters, and we all think, I think Iowa really matters, DeSantis is doing much better than the public polls there and public national polls would suggest. So I think that's sort of buoying the enthusiasm of DeSantis voters. But on the big question about what the effects of the debate, I don't think it changed the trajectory of the race in any significant way. Maybe it gave the non-Trump candidates more time to talk. Maybe it certainly has caused the press, the media, to cover them and their ideas more, which is probably on net a positive for those candidates, positive for Republicans, positive for the country. But it doesn't feel like anything sort of fundamentally changed about the race as a result of that debate.